multiple audio channels last time.
Mm-hmm. Hi, and welcome back to another. Oh, hi! This is another episode from Deku Does from Deku Does a podcast. I'm like Deku or James, as you've heard, and this is I'm joined by Travis.
Hello.
Hello, good and good and good. And I'm actually glad you took the time out to be with me, Travis, today.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, because I've always since we're in the campus, since we got the soundproof right, we should try and maybe just try and use the resources before we do part and go our separate ways really, and we're only communicating and we're only liking pictures on Facebook or TikTok or anything.
Yeah, I'll be in England visiting. What is it? They said it was the meme. They're renaming Big Ben to Massive Muhammad.
well, who said that? Who renamed it?
No, it's just it was a meme. Yeah, and a lot of people got offended to it. So I'm gonna go see Massive Muhammad.
I think I'll go see Massive. I think I'll go and see Massive Muhammad too.
Yeah.
So you've got your Nintendo Switch there. So, yeah, and I've got mine. I've got the OLED model, and you've got the
just the original.
Just in the normal one.
Yeah, nothing special.
Nice special for me too. Below, see the OLED, I do like the kickstand really. It's a wee bit more improved on the OLED model, the wee kickstand really. So yeah. I do, yeah.
See, I was questioning whether to get the OLED or this one when I got it, but I just thought I'd just get the.
Yeah. There's probably nothing. There's nothing really different. Really, it's hard to compare it to. Just maybe the OLED screen. That's probably the only difference, really. Yeah. What games have you got? What games have you got for your Switch?
Good or bad? That's the first question.
Well, okay. What's your best game to play on?
I love Splatoon. Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
I played the first Splatoon. I preferred the overworld in the first Splatoon. But I prefer almost everything else in Splatoon 2. I play it with my girlfriend and her sister. And it's really fun. It's just it's pretty much like you're all squids and you shoot ink to cover the surface, or also rank games.
Yeah, because I did have Splatoon. I did have that game, so I did. And someone as sad as me, I traded in, so I got rid of it, which I should have kept it really, because like you said, it's a fun game. I find, see with the Switch really, most of the games you're going to get on the Switch are fun games really. You can play by yourself, and you play with your girlfriend or your friends, and you're not going to burn off too many brain cells in it really. They're kind of fun games for friends and family to play together.
Yeah, I'd agree. The only bad game I bought was £23, and I bought Monopoly Madness. Now, Monopoly Madness is not a Monopoly game. It's it's themed Monopoly, but it's essentially that you run around collecting these power-ups to stop people from upgrading their houses and buying houses, but it's not in a board game setting.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's like Mario Party, but 99
not Mario Party. Not that it can't take the fun out of Mario Party, because I have got Mario Party, not the newer one, the one that came out beforehand, and I remember playing it during lockdown really, and playing it. I know, like I said, it's fun to play these games with friends, but I remember playing Mario Party, and playing against the computer, and I was in the lead, and then the computer was playing the other two characters, and I lost all my stars really. I thought, and do you know who took all my stars? It was Peach. Peach. Mm-hmm. So she's a wee bit of a, I don't know what's the word to describe her. I'm trying to keep this here podcast clean. We don't have any bad language on, so I don't.
Well,
Well, we can have bad language if you want to really. If we're probably will say if we're going to be playing a game there, you might get frustrated really. You might go.
Oh, that'd be good. See, what I was saying there is Monopoly Madness had 99.9% of content just not there. It's like an arcade game, essentially, is the way I could put it. Mm-hmm. That's probably why it's cheaper, but it's just hard to see. Like I'm not blind. Like, I do wear glasses a lot of the time, but like
I'm
it was
wearing my blue ones.
struggle to see. Like I was trying to see where I was. I was losing track of where I was, and I never got better at it.
I remember one time I was out with my girlfriend having coffee, and she wears glasses too. And I remember, yeah, I remember just one thing you do if you have a girlfriend, you try on each other's glasses. So I tried on
Yeah.
her glasses, and I'm like going, whoa, I thought I was blind, but then a fun like but in a fun way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the game we're probably going to be playing here is Pokemon Diamond. And did you see the update for Pokemon Home?
No, can't say I can.
Well,
I
like
don't
there's
think so.
the now updated it, so they have, and because I was wondering when they're going to do. I thought Nintendo done this here months and months ago, but they've only just done it last week. They've now in they've now in they've now updated to include Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Chris, so they have. So that means you can use your, if you have any Pokemon, if you play Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee or Sword and Shield, you can transfer the Pokemon onto your onto Pokemon Diamond. So I went on to and I was able to transfer my Mewtwo from my Let's Go Pikachu onto Pokemon Diamond. So hopefully in the next while I can get my Mewtwo up to 90 to level 100.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yes, go ahead.
I never. I remember playing when I was younger. I got really into Pokemon X. Now this is like the later years of my high school.
Pokemon X. I don't play Pokemon X.
See, my friend got Pokemon Y, I got Pokemon X, and I had a shiny Wyvata, a shiny Xerneas, a shiny Deoxys, a shiny Garatina,
Mm-hmm.
um, a shiny Rayquaza. Pretty much all the legendaries,
Mm-hmm.
I had them shiny. Victini, Mew,
Yeah.
everyone. And I didn't use hacks, I just traded with people. So I would get a shiny, I'd trade it,
Yeah.
and I got everything. And I was thinking I'd send them over. And I still have a lot of my Pokemon X. This is on the 3DS, so this is the older consoles. But I traded it to a girl I met on the internet. It was like,
Oh, was it your first girlfriend or your first maybe just girl?
no, just a friend. Like
Very good.
I got like off the game. I just hadn't played it in years, and they were going for it. I was like, "Oh, you want some nice Pokemon? Give them all my shiny legendaries, at least the ones that mattered." And it was
Here,
like,
well, like I came late into seeing Pokemon Diamond. I was trying to do the glitches of how you can get infinite rare candies. There's so many Master Balls and all the stuff you get on Pokemon games. And I was I was watching the YouTube videos and watching other gamers. Okay, do this, do that, really. And you have to be very quick at it, really. And after a while, I just give up and thought, Journal 7, I'm just going to do it the honest way and just battle Pokemon and just as they go up, really, just do it the old fashioned way. Instead of have to go through all the cheats.
play Pokemon Diamond, the original one, by the way.
No, I never. This is the first time ever. Mind you, I wasn't intending to get any Pokemon Diamond. I was actually back at Christmas time. I said so. Was I having a bit of crack with my sister and her boyfriend and a few of my cousins? I said to them, I don't know what I said. I mentioned something about Pokemon and found out and then on Christmas Day he goes out and found out he again called me up for Christmas. I thought, wow, thank you very much. I was not expecting that, so I didn't.
See, like I played the original one, so this would be like my second time going for it. Um, more than my second. I played the original one multiple times, but I used to play it with my dad, and that was my first experience of Pokemon. Well, I kind of tell a lie. I played Pokemon Red barely when I was like 4, 5.
I can play. That was my first. This concern. Well, probably not really. That was my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, and see when Nintendo brought out Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, it was exactly the same as Pokemon Red. So it was, and I actually remember. Oh, right, this is exactly the same. Really, just high definition, and I think Nintendo, that's giving that Nintendo were doing. They're actually they're just like I said, always bring like brand new games. They're maybe looking back over their old games and how they can make it better, really make it into HD.
That was one of the controversies about Pokemon Diamond, actually. Um, that many people thought it looked worse, and many people didn't like the direction of Pokemon Diamond. There, because it was glitchy when it first released. There was some prominent glitches if you watch some of the reviews on Pokemon
Yeah,
Diamond.
I might like have a look at it because I never played the original Diamond and Pearl.
So, from your perspective as someone who hadn't played the original one, and have you seen the older one?
Probably if I look it up on YouTube, I might be able to find it. You get everything on YouTube these
Yeah.
days.
Well, from someone who hadn't seen the controversy about it, what do you think of it?
Do you see by looking at it? I think it's really good. I like it. It's like I said, like, see, I this is probably the first time I've sat down playing the actually Pokemon Diamond. Last time I played it, was when I was flying to New York with my mum and my aunt and my cousins. I was flying at 32,000 feet in the air playing Pokemon Brain Diamond, and I got the character on the icon on the cover, which I can't pronounce his name really. That they're iconic. The one,
Yeah.
the Argo. Yeah. Don't you have the diamond one? Don't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you've got the same as you probably got the same one as me. So I have. So you probably got them. But John Sylvan, Joe I done. Same when I was playing it. Probably because of lack of sleep. When I was battling him the first time, I tried to make him weak really, and then fire Pokeball. I forget which Pokemon I was using. Probably inferior. No, the Pokemon with the flamed head.
Fernie.
Infirmium, yeah, I think he's really cool. Yeah, you're gonna have, I know. You see some, I only know maybe the first generation, maybe some of the second generation ones. I don't know any of their, say any name, I look, how do you pronounce that? Because I got the dyslexic, so I thought, nah, I'm not gonna even try, so I'm not.
I mean, no Pokemon. I think starter is worse than Chespin.
Chespin.
I took him. He's like in Pokemon X, and he just grows up to be this his second evolution is just so ugly.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder what makes them what they put how the creators just design some of them, because there's no one I'm playing on Pokemon Sword. There's a wee bunny character, you there's a wee rabbit fire type, and then he evolves into this here big half rabbit, half football type Pokemon really. And Joe, I give him a nickname. I give him the nickname Matty, so I did.
I don't think I've ever nicknamed one of my Pokemon.
No, because we'll see with the new ones really. I don't know. I don't even know their names. I can't pronounce them. I'm just gonna leave them the way they are.
Did you ever nickname for trading? I used to nickname some of my Pokemon. I used to
No.
be that kid that was like shiny for shiny, or no, that's what I'd name it.
No, I don't think I have. The only thing I would love to trade them, because knowing some of the Pokemon you if you want to evolve them to their final stage, you have to trade them to get them to evolved.
Yeah.
But the only problem is you have to find someone who's willing, once you trade, give the Pokemon back to you, really. And I thought, no, because there's the Kadabra, and you only do him, you only trade him to an what's the third stage of him? Kazam. You can only evolve them if you trade the Kadabra. So yeah, so you don't want to trade them any strangers. Better trade it with a friend or something. So you do. But I found out later on. That I can get a Mew, and I've had a lot of Pokemon. That's a Pokemon I always wanted. So we went to YouTube, find out how you can get Mew very early in Pokemon Diamond. Did you know about this?
Yeah, it's like the old woman.
Old woman, and yeah, so I got him. So I only found out later on, really. So I'm trying to get. So I'm like a Mew and Mewtwo in my collection. So,
I suppose my first question is, see, what do you think about the Pokemon affection stat? That's my only problem with Diamond.
Pokemon affection stats. Is that the like dance competition? Is it?
It's like it's to do with when you have your Pokemon out for so long and you're playing with that Pokemon, it will become attached to you, and it means like your Pokemon sometimes doesn't take any damage. And
Yeah,
it'll come up prompts.
I like the only part. The only one I've had out for a while is the one I mentioned, Inferior,
Infernape.
Infernape, and he's actually probably one of my favorite ones. So although I am trying to balance out my time, really trying to get all my other characters, all my other Pokemon up to a certain level really, for the final badge, for the final battle, and I do find like see some people who see, but I have noticed when I'm playing a battle really, if your Pokemon is out, if it takes damage, because it gives you more, their health might go up. So if they're in a battle and their damage is down by 1 point, or or goes, they might just, their health might go up again. They might fight back really, and you have this wee heart shape that goes above them really.
Yeah.
It gives them more health really.
See, like
That's
that's one thing I've noticed. It kind of kills the difficulty a wee bit at
mm-hmm.
times.
I think it actually helps a wee bit, because like see if you don't want to go, if you spent me hours trying to go through a gym or a certain stage and you don't want to go back to the very beginning of a break, something actually it's a wee bit, it like helps a wee bit. It kind of makes the game a wee more interesting. Like see if you've used up all your potions and your
You just pray the RNG Jesus does what you have to do. That's the only way to win. But you see, like I feel like from what I've played, it's not the best Pokemon game I've played, but it's not the worst either. I do love Diamond. It's a lot of nostalgia for it.
yeah.
I feel like the worst Pokemon game I've actually played, like, I was going to be honest, I know it's going to be a heated opinion, but I didn't actually really like the
Because I was going to say awkward, because I'm having mixed opinions about that game. So yeah, but I'll let you. What's your favorite? What's your?
it's I don't hate it, but I didn't I it wouldn't be my worst. It'd be between it'd be probably X or the original Omega Ruby.
I have probably have no. Why I've got no comment on those. But why do you think they're the worst ones? Really?
Because X is a horrible story, and even though I love it, it was like
Even though there's probably not much to Pokemon games to begin with, you like wake up, the game starts, you like get a Pokemon and you go around the whole map catching Pokemon, getting badges to go to the Pokemon League and win.
there's just things I want to know. Like there's this like old guy that apparently lived for thousands of years that had like this butterfly, and I guess the original Ruby because I don't know. I feel like the remake, though it's Alpha Sapphire and all, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Not quite sure. Was it Mega Ruby the remake? I'm pretty sure it was. But for I, I just feel like the remakes made them better in almost every way, and I don't think nostalgia even helps it.
And I think because of the remakes, remember I talked to you about the glitches?
Yeah.
I was trying to get the infinite candies and things like that there. I think probably because of actually Nintendo have actually tightened down a wee bit, so not so they were kind of like cheats really. And like sometimes you need the cheats, but then sometimes it actually takes the fun out of the game a wee bit really. Do you think so?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Apart from maybe if you're playing, this is going to be off topic, if you're talking about maybe GTA, the GTA games that they brought over to the Switch, because you can't get the cheats for those games on the on the Xbox version and this on the Nintendo version, and in that game in particular, the cheats, those can't help make that game fun really.
Yeah, like there's a lot of modern games that don't do cheats because of like glitches. I remember the old GTA, I think it's San Andreas actually, and there was this glitch where this guy's about to jump off a roof and you're supposed to save him by, I think it's placing down like something from the fall into. but it was with the old games. There was a glitch where if you theorized if you used too many cheats,
Mm-hmm.
that would just fail. Essentially, that the guy would always just jump off before you could do anything,
Yeah.
and you'd be permanently like locked out of the game.
Oh, frig.
So I was watching videos and cheats, and that was one of the things they mentioned, that it can cause unforeseen glitches or soft locks.
Mm-hmm. I have like those out there, so I have in a few games, right? But I haven't tried to deal with the glitches. Here, do you want to go onto your Pokemon Diamond and do you want to even do a trick? Because I just found out if you go to, where am I at? I'm at Jubilee City, and I found out that I can get into the Global Trade Center. It's like a thing. I think it's where you can trade with trade with players around the world. Now, because I can't get internet, we probably won't be able to get internet, but R2 switches might be able to pick each other up really. So I'm just thinking, do you want to try that there?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've unlocked it though.
Well, I thought you finished it. You know, say you finished it months ago. You were probably in the first week of getting it.
See, I went through a new journey where at the start I picked grass. Now I've picked Piplup. I've never actually picked Infernape. I've never actually picked Chimchar ever. I don't know. I seen it because I just have something against monkeys.
I don't know. I got something against monkeys too, but these here monkeys are kind of like. Well, I never saw them as a monkey per se, really.
Monkeys in real life are just like complete and utter bullies. Like this is the reason.
No, well, don't make it apparent to Planet of the Apes really, because I remember watching Planet of the Apes, the remake that came out back in maybe the noughties with Mark Wahlberg, and I remember watching it with my dad, and I was like terrified. So I was. I remember watching the 70s version, maybe back in when they were in the 60s or the 70s, Planet of the Apes, and those monkeys looked a bit more cuter than the ones that they had in the remake with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
I'll just show you what the Pokemon I have here. I've got that's my Pokemon there. I got in my box. So this.
You said Jubilee City?
Yeah, Jubilee City I'm in, so I am. So
Okay, I'm flying to Jubilee City.
flying the Jubilee. I wonder where they get the name. I wonder how they picked that name really. I wonder where they're thinking about the Queen's Platinum Jubilee that's on the 5th of June. This year.
Oh, sure it is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Are you like a big fan of the Queen? I'm not really.
But yeah, I do actually don't mind the family. Have you ever watched The Crown? Have you and the girlfriend ever sat down to watch that series on Netflix?
See, we haven't. Like, I'm not interested in our family, but I don't.
Well, maybe not now, but see, maybe in a couple of years' time, really, you might get you and your girlfriend sit down and watch it. It's fantastic. You know who's in it? In the first 2 seasons, Matt Smith is in it from Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
He's in it. Actually, there's quite an all-star cast.
See, like I've never been really interested in like
Dramas or anything.
family. But I do, like, with me and my girlfriend, I usually just watch animated shows. I watched Tuca and Birdie recently with her, which was really fun.
The only 2 ones I've watched, I'm on season 5 of Out of My Hero Academia, or are they making season 6?
No idea.
Because I'm busy going through that on Funimation, so I am.
See, I only got through the first season of I only got the first season of My Hero Academia and then stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a bit of a slow burner, so it is. I think it's like all things, really. You have to take your time and just give it time to get interesting, really, because I think it's in season 3 it began to get really interesting.
See, it's just probably because, like, hype kills a lot of things for me. I don't know if you're similar, but when something's like really, really hyped up, I kind of become less interested.
Yeah, well, I almost lost the plot of My Hero Academia at one point. See, one time they were trying to rescue this here character called Eri in this here building from her dad, who was doing terrible things to her. And I think every episode there was 5 episodes about character development, about individual characters, and I'm like, wait, just hurry up and save Eri, please. If it's kind of like that thing I heard from Billy Connolly years ago, really, when he's talking about the opera. Sometimes in anime, it can get a bit like 2/3 too long, really.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, come on, okay, yeah, yes, I know character development, very good. And the episodes were very good of how it was done, but I'm thinking, hurry up. Yeah, but it was good, so it was. So
Have you seen Attack on Titan?
I've seen it first episode. I don't think I could get into it, so I couldn't. No, I did try, and I did try to unorder one of the jackets, so I did online.
Yeah.
But like, they don't think they do men's size. I think they only do so only for girls. So I do.
See, like, I think it's gotten really interesting. They've made the main character genocidal, and I kind of, I'm very interested. Essentially, like, I love the trope where the good guy becomes like the bad guy. Well, the main character does.
Is that the guy? The guy at the very start, big Jang dude, where he comes over the like wall.
Oh no, Aaron! Like the kid becomes bad. Spoilers.
Spoiler for anyone who's listening.
It depends.
Just don't say anything about My Hero Academia, because I might get back into it.
It depends how you look at it. There's a war in the series, and none of them are good. So none of the people in the war are right. But while you really try to twist it, the Aaron's pretty bad. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty messed up.
You okay?
Yeah, I just thought my mic was out there.
No. Like, I have to just double check and make sure that the second up entry there. So it did.
Oh no, but he's still pretty bad no matter how you look at it. I think that another anime I've been watching is Kakegurui, and I can't wait for season 3 of Kakegurui.
Oh, what's that like?
Kakegurui is about a card game. Essentially they're all rich.
I think I might have seen a few cosplayers do it on TikTok. Is that where they wear like a red pinstripe blazer?
Yeah, they wear a red blazer in it, and they have a tag. I really love it. Well, some have a tag if you're broke. Really, really good show. Very underrated. Like, I never really heard of it, and just found it myself on Netflix, and none of my friends have watched it, and I'm like, you need to watch
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, because I probably should watch it. So like, I need to get into a few more anime series. The only other anime series I've actually watched is Black Butler. So
I haven't seen Black Butler. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Butler. Personally, I haven't seen it myself. I would probably like to. It's just I've been like really avoiding shonen animes currently. I like combat anime.
yeah, I'm not too fussed on those other ones. I prefer maybe more like My Hero or maybe Black Butler style anime. So I do.
I just I've kind of wanting to get into Violet Evergarden, if you've heard of it.
I know, I've probably seen people cosplay because I went for lockdown. Was at a few Comic Con. I saw dozens of costumes, so I did. So I've probably seen people dress up with them.
It's about a girl who goes home from a war, and she gets tasked with writing letters to people, and she's like really, you get to see her like get better at the task. So first she's delivering them, and then she's writing, and then she's trying to understand how to write letters. It's really good. It's kind of like a drama slice of life anime. Have you ever watched I feel like the best slice of life anime I've watched is Watamode. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't seen that one.
So
Tell you what, see if you're ever watching anime, I have downloaded onto the Switch here Funimation. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Funimation. Well, like if you go onto the Switch, really onto Nintendo marketing thing, onto their market page, you can download Funimation. I think it's $5 a month, so it is. So in pounds, that's probably a couple of quid or something.
Yeah, that's not even that bad. Like it's
Yeah,
really cheap.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So you're getting all the anime shows. So you are for a little price, and that means you can watch on the Switch.
Have you seen? I've heard a lot of people are talking about the League of Legends show. I don't even know its name.
What's that?
League of Legends is like a MOBA, um, multiplayer online battle arena. It's just, it's really like I prefer Smite. It's another one you get it on console. I think it's a bit better. You get to play as like gods and stuff, but League of Legends is insanely popular. It's just that like I get it, but then I'd have to get it. Okay. I get it, but I don't really want to waste. I've seen people get consumed by League of Legends.
I think like do you ever feel like some of the anime that I've actually watched really? I kind of like can you relate to some of the characters? Because I feel see the characters I would classify I probably can relate to.
There's only one I kind of relate to, I guess.
Who's out there?
There's relatable. One, the main character from Watamote is extremely relatable. She's a socially anxious, massive loser. Lies just when it doesn't really help her, and is jealous quite a lot. She's just a completely relatable, completely downtrodden character. And I guess Naruto, because he's it's not really like tragic backstory. I guess I kind of relate to that.
Yeah, well, like I think I can relate to like Deku in a way. Really, 'cause when I first watched him, he's always trying to. He was born without a quirk, so he was, and he's always putting himself out, and he's always going beyond his own limits, really. And I think that's kind of like maybe because I'm always trying to push myself, and like I see my limits, so I'm trying to push a wee bit further away. So I'm not just like I'm not just like admitting what I can and can't do. I'm trying, so I know what I'm good at. But I'm always trying to better myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think I'm also Deku's always out to try and do the right thing, really, and to help people.
I guess I didn't word that correctly. I guess the reason I say Naruto is relatable is that both his parents are dead. So he's pretty much alone for most of the series. So he relies on some of the adults, and you kind of notice that throughout the series. And I find that was the same in my life. I relied on a lot of people like teachers and just people who educated me or adults, and I find that was it's pretty normal. I feel like that's pretty relatable. And his backstory is pretty sad. So I like him as a character. Very lonely character. He then makes a lot of friends. I feel like that is, I guess, the case of me maybe 3 years ago. A bit more alone now, but I find
Well, you're too alone now, aren't you? You've got you've got
my
friends, you
girlfriend
got
and stuff,
girlfriends.
friends, but I just find that I spend most of my time alone. Not really like
Yeah, well, like I
just
would.
like being alone.
Well, I can't with it. Even though I've got friends in Asta or I've got you guys, I've got my girlfriend. Something I kind of do spend a wee bit of my time alone, really. And that's one of the things why I'm always worried about moving out here because I like being in company. So I do. I don't like because there's a difference. You ever feel like there's a difference of like maybe living on your own, and there's a difference of having your own space, really. Maybe just having maybe an hour to yourself, really, and then there's being alone, not associating with anyone.
See, like I kind of like being alone now. No, what?
I don't mind being alone, but I just don't like being alone for so many times, really.
Yeah. When
I'm so glad we have our wee dog, really. Our wee dog's so cute. So we call her Maddie. So if Maddie's listening here, sorry, Maddie, our teacher.
when I was younger, like I find like the reason I wasn't alone is because I was like class clown, like comedy stuff. But
Kind of wish I was the class clown because I was always the the quiet one in my class.
I couldn't shut up. Kind of like the way I am now. But see, I just find that I get comfortable just being alone. I kind of like it. Like your own
Yeah, it's not too
company's
bad
nice.
really. So it's not. Sometimes there's some days you prefer being yoga. See if I'm doing assignments really, or maybe if I go through a phase really, I'm playing Pokemon really for maybe a whole week or something or a whole month. I'll just go through a phase really, and that's like a long time. But after a while, I kind of need to get out because one thing I cannot do. You know, if you're playing like Pokemon or like any of these games, there'll be people who would spend maybe 24/7 playing a game really and have it done within one day or even a week. Whereas I like kind of like pace out really, make the game last me maybe a couple of months really, because I always go, right, I'll do 2 hours here maybe, or even just even less than 2 hours, and then no, I feel I have to put it down.
I find myself playing less and less games now that I'm older.
Yeah,
Um,
I do that see I do see that in myself. So I do I'm playing games just to relax really, but not playing as much.
see, like the game that I've gotten really into. I played a lot of Elden Ring when it came out, but now I'm really into Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. It's a horror series by Sam Raimi, the person who directed the first three Spider-Man.
Oh
And
yeah,
it stars Bruce Campbell, and Bruce Campbell's just awesome. I love him.
oh yeah, he's like him. He was in he was in that their horror, that their comedy. No, this is the Walking Dead.
No, he was in Evil Dead. Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor. I love him. But he's stars as himself, so he voice acts himself, which is very nice. I found that the game's really good. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight or like Friday the 13th, but the difference is the survivors can actually fight back and they can kill you. Which makes it more interesting as a demon. The day I killed somebody with a tree and ended
A
the game.
tree. Sounds like
Yeah.
something like a Fortnite.
I possessed a tree as a demon, slapped some guy across the face, and he died. And I was like, "This is how I win the game, guys." I'm so sad there's no achievement for killing someone with a tree though, because like there's no other sadder death than dying to a piece of wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I just like I got attacked by Pokemon here, so with it.
Oh yeah, the trading thing doesn't work by the way. We just can't connect to the internet.
Oh, can I connect it? Yeah, because like,
We could have battled if we could have. Could have.
oh, can we? No, maybe not be able to.
No.
Oh, here, I think it might be if you go to Pokemon Home. See if you go onto the Pokemon Home app. Might be able to. Just like I'm tried there. I think I did come across this here when they updated the system.
I need to go online to download it.
Oh no, I can't. No, it's not allowing me to get onto the internet. So sorry, anyone. See, if anyone else is having trouble with their doing a podcast next time, just make sure everything is connected to the internet. Thank you very much, Travis, for taking the time out to be part of this podcast.
It's lovely talking to you. I'll see you next time.
You see, next time maybe we'll come in again because we've still got to the end of June time to do something. So if you have an idea, if you wanted me to be part of something that like you want to, or just do something like this here again, give me a shout.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay, because like maybe get a few others. Maybe get Joe in and talk about. Maybe we could talk about GTA 4 or something, or talk about when of the.
Or if you get Joe in, you have to talk about KFC.
KFC, okay, because you used to work together in the same KFC store.
No, we worked into separate KFCs, but we have tons of horror stories.
Maybe we can
so
do
great.
one on that one because I'd like to hear some. Maybe I can maybe cross-reference some of your stories with tales from Asda.
No, it's like we have so many tales from KFC. Yeah, so essentially it's, I think the place, oh shit, where is it? I think it's from Taiwan. So some of it's British, some of it's from Taiwan, and you have the gut, the chicken on the bone when it comes in. So there's some that you just have to scrape out the guts if you're in as a cook, and I was, for first month where I took allergic reactions and burnt myself. And they told me that's normal. It's not. I was allergic to the flour, the spicy one. And there's one time I was looking in the front where a woman just completely crapped everywhere over on the walls, on the toilet seat, on the floor, and like peed there and then tried to blame it. She said it stunk the place out, and she said, No, it must be the baby in there. There's nothing. There's no feces where the baby prepper was, but there's
Well,
everywhere else. There's
well,
everywhere else.
I'll like tell you something else. So I'll tell you a funny story happened last week in Asta. I was like out doing trolleys and I came in to do putbacks and a few of my friends trying to hear that there's a big trolley there, putbacks really. That's just let me know that's not someone shopping that I'll have to go back. So I went up to the trolley, putting stuff into the basket. And well, as I'm putting stuff in the basket, I realised there is an awful lot of condoms here. And I said, here, there's an awful lot trying to, and see we're in a public place, trying to, my friends, trying to say the word condom, trying to point here, there's quite a lot of these things in this trolley. What's going on here? And they said, oh, you should have been here. There was some wee lad trying to buy condoms. So, well, the thing is that they're that they're funny thing. Like, maybe some of your friends might tease you to go into a shop and buy the two most embarrassing items. And the one things we have people come up to us in checkouts is condoms and a cucumber.
See,
Which I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't, or maybe you can elaborate.
well, a cucumber is can be used as a makeshift penis for a woman, and a condom is protection. I see.
I never really got. I never.
My girlfriend got mad at me. Like it was like 3 months, 2 months ago. Yeah, it'd be about 2 months, just around there. Yeah. Because I just went buy the most expensive pregnancy test. You want quality, right? I was
Hey,
like,
well, why respect, were you like? Were you almost a father? Were you?
almost, but it was like buy the most expensive pregnancy test for the best result. And then when it came to condoms, I went to Poundland. She was like, most expensive pregnancy test, and you're out here buying condoms from Poundland. It was like they're all the same, right? If I go to Boots and I spend £8 on a condom, the same as the pound one from Poundland.
I just
That's
like
my logic.
I don't. There is a funny side to that because I one time coming also come down the HBC out in Asa, walking down, and this here young lad, he says to me, came into the shop, rushing. He said to me, here mate, where are your condoms? And I said, I'm in. Oh, I felt like saying to him, okay, we're in the HBC now. Where do you think they are? And they're right over there to my left.
Well, how desperate is this situation that you actually run in? You're like, dude, we're gonna do it right here, right outside of Asda.
Well, see, I said, also, you probably get the police on you, and also when you make a fiasco in college, just looking at you and probably with jealous with envy.
I don't think it'll be that. I think they'll be out taking their phone out, videoing you, and saying world star probably with one kid.
And you might get viral on TikTok, really. Yeah, like maybe next time we'll talk about more stories about that. But thank you again for coming in, Travis. It was really good because I've always been thought we should definitely get together sometime and make a podcast. So fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, and thank you very much to everyone in the country or across the world from listening. And I'm sorry if like it got a wee bit rude or something towards the end, really, or we said something. So apologise. And so so God like best, and also say in my hair academia, go beyond plus ultra. Okay, see you, Travis.
See ya.